here again, back in the video, and today we're gonna be talking about Smackdown. I know we're in a different type of environment, but you know, I haven't got a desk yet, guys. I don't know when I'm gonna get a desk, but please bear with me. Now, Smackdown had a lot of irritating factors, so I ain't gonna front with y'all. I ain't even gonna act as if I was not irritated by Smackdown, because truth be told, I was. I very much was. And I think that things need to change up for me not to be irritated at SmackDown. Now, we're gonna get a lot of the nitty gritty parts. And I'm gonna talk about something that I think a lot of people are already like feeling odd about. I won't say there's everybody that's disliking it, but I think a good number of people dislike it. And that is what's going on with Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I felt like a lot unnecessary, because why in the world? Now, granted, a lot of the people that I thought Randy Orton would be talking to on the phone was not even real people that would be able to do it, but they had the mystery person that not Cody Rhodes, that Randy Orton was talking about, oh, there's more than one royal family, business, Pat McAfee. It's Pat McAfee. Like, I don't know who I thought it was, but I darn sure did not think it'll be Pat McAfee. And that's not to hate on Pat McAfee. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. When it comes to the threats that Randy Orton could have got, Pat McAfee was not a contender. He was not a contender. He was not a thought. I didn't even think about him as a joke. Like, as a joke, I was thinking in my head, what if it's Edge? As a joke, as something like that would never ever happen. And it's freaking Pat McAfee. Like, what? Sure, he's a good kicker. He was a good kicker, all that good stuff. Fine. Oh, he's associated with WWE. Fine. He comes here. Fine. Waiting for a place. Fine. But to put him in a beef with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, World Championship match, possibly the main event, I'm gonna be real with you guys, makes me not really feel interested. Now, I'm just hoping it's not like a Travis Scott situation. That's all I'm hoping for. And I just think that there was less is sometimes more. And when it comes to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, a less would have been more. Because you already have the story there. You already have the interest there when you have these two names against each other. Their history kind of makes it so you can even be like, hey, we ain't got to do too much. All we got to do is keep it interesting for the fans. And we got ourselves a WrestleMania main event. But now, golly, I'm not mad at the celebrity stuff that they got going on at all. Told you guys, when it can be very appropriate. Like having Trick Williams and Lil Yachty. At first, I was wondering, like, okay, what's gonna happen here? Because I know a lot of people are not feeling the rappers right now because of Travis Scott. But Lil Yachty really just added to what Trick Williams was doing. He added to Trick's energy. He ain't do nothing too crazy. He ain't do nothing out the way. He was hyping the crowd up. All that good stuff. That's good celebrity stuff. Jelly Roll, I don't know how I feel about that. At first, you know, he was cool with Randy Orton and they was having a match. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Yeah. But Trick Williams came out, stole Sami Zayn's pyro, literally said, hey, that's I'm still your part. Stole his pyro on live television. Like, live television, they play his pyro for Trick. You know how crazy that is? That's insane. Live. And that's not even, he's not even a champion. He barely been on the main roster for a little while and he's still in pyro. That's the type of aura Trick Williams got. Okay, I'm fine with that. I ain't mad at that. Trick Williams is just, he's great with that mic. But Sami came out and Sami's demeanor is different. Not only is demeanor different, the crowd reaction to Sami Zayn is really different. they actually booed the man. They didn't. It wasn't no mixed things. It was a straight up universal boo. And that's very interesting because we haven't seen something like that from Sammy for a very long time. Not only that, but I was, it was like, you know how there's some people that's gonna like go against the crowd. I barely heard any of that. I barely did. And that's really cool for Trick because you're a kind of like you're a heel and they are booing the babyface for you. That doesn't mean make Trick Williams a babyface straight up. I think that you just give Trick the ball and let him do whatever he wants to do with his character. He doesn't have to be extremely evil. He could be somebody in the middle. Do good stuff sometimes. Do things for yourself other times. Maybe a lot of times. But he came out, and then, of course, because they were talking about the defense that happened, which Carmelo Hayes was screwed. Royally screwed. The only reason why Sammy has that title was because of Trick. And Carmelo Hayes said that. How are you going to be fake honorable with other people when it's not you, when it's not your moment? But then, oh, you ain't trying to say nothing? He was not trying to give Carmelo Hayes a rematch on the main event. Weird. It's just like a slow heel turn for Sammy. And if it's not a heel turn, I'm not gonna say it's a heel turn, but I just feel as if when a crowd is telling you what way they're gonna go with a character, they lean into it more often than not. And the crowd is not feeling Sammy. They're not feeling Sammy, and I don't know why. I won't say any reason why. I just know they're not feeling him. Rhea Ripley had a match against Michin, which it was not a bad match because Michin knows what she's doing. Michin is a good wrestler. I did not think that it was going to be trash. I had the best expectations for this match. And it was a decent match. I do think that overall, what we've been seeing recently is a lot of people use their finishers and it doesn't finish the match. I think we need to learn how to use finishers to finish the match going forward. Not just specifically for that match. I mean, general, across the freaking board, across the divisions, all that good stuff. Use finishers to finish. I don't really want to see people tapping out to finishers. It's like signature moves, cool, but finishers, let's be real. I thought Misha did an amazing job against Rhea Ripley, and I like how they didn't make it like a squash match. Like they've made it more like, okay, Misha, she's good, but she's just not good enough to be Rhea Ripley, and that was cool. Of course, after the loss, they went in to beat Rhea Ripley, which that's what you do when you got the numbers on your side. And to help Rhea Ripley, Io Sky comes out to save her. This is not surprising to me considering they had Rio. I liked it, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, what are we doing for Io? And people are saying Asuka versus Io, cool, but in the meantime, shouldn't Io be building up her own feud? Unless they're gonna just have Io on Smackdown and Raw. That'll be a lot going on, but still having her on both shows would be nice to see her, because I mean, a lot of people want to see Rhea and Io back together in some sort of capacity. Me, I am indifferent. I thought what they had going on for the tag team titles, it was good for as long as they were gonna do it. It was good. I don't need to see them together all the time though. That's just not my jazz. I'm cool without that. I know a lot of people have been speculating to even the numbers. Bianca Belair is going to make an appearance. Hopefully not, because I think Bianca needs to. I think when Bianca comes back, she doesn't need to be in the Rhea business at all. And that's just my honest opinion. Unless it's a WrestleMania match, unless it's a King and the Queen of the Ring where you got that big title, unless it's a brand war, unless it's a big PLE, I really would rather not see Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. I mean, I'd rather not see Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair like have any type of coolness, eneminess. Unless it's SummerSlam, I'm cool on that, because the reason why WrestleMania The reason why Bianca Belair's WrestleMania road to WrestleMania was a little skewed and not as cool as it could have been is because the insertion of Rhea Ripley and people not understanding. I won't say people don't understand nuances. I will say people not leaning into those nuances is crazy. Because for Bianca Belair, the most babyface of babyface who earned that position and she got booed, that's just not the mind space. That's not the environment that I would like a babyface Bianca Belair to return. It's just not the. I'm cool on that. I do think that a Bianca and Jade thing program needs to be ran, but you could do that straight off the fact of the big three. You don't have to involve Rhea Ripley at all, and I think that might take away from the big three storyline. Although I do understand that because NAOMI, she's out right now. I understand that you might not want to touch that program right now. I get it. So cool. But I just don't. I'm good on that. There's no other way to say that I'm just going on that. Danhausen strikes. Poor Miz and Kit. That's all I have to say. Poor Miz and Kit. Nothing else that could be said to that one. Continuing on with the mess I call Sami Zayn's U.S. Championship run currently. Oh, my girls Lash and Nia Jax stood strong after interfering with other people's matches, which who's gonna be upset with that? Not me. I love the whole power game that Nia and Nia and Lash have. Them interfering with Lyra Bailey and Charlotte's little match. Cool with me. I think they need to do that the whole time. You know, I think they need to remain dominant, continue being on dominant until they want to drop it to the Bellas. Nobody else needs to take those titles but the Bellas after Nia and Lash. Okay? I'm saying it here and I mean it. I'm standing on that. But Sami Zayn versus Carmella Hayes is the main event. It was a good match until they had Carmella Hayes tweak his knee. So Carmella Hayes, be careful next time. Don't tweak your knee because you can't trust people that act honorable, but the moment they get close to some gold, they act like a fool. You know, act a little crazy like, because throughout the whole program of Sami Zayn and recent mind that I have, he will be on his high horse judging anybody and everybody. But the moment he gets a chance, he takes it, which honestly, who won? That's human nature. But while Carmella Hayes was talking to the referee, you know, because the referee was all in his grill, Sami Zayn took that as an opportunity to kick him and then pin him. So now it's a little bit dicey. Maybe this is what actually fuels it a bit more for a triple threat, because I know a lot of people are already like, oh, is this going to be a reason why Carmella Hayes is not in WrestleMania? They're going to have an injury angle. But I really could see it not being an injury angle and it be more so a last minute triple threat thing, because it was not a clean win. And I don't care what nobody says. If you're over here doing cheap shots, it is not a clean win at all. I don't care if y'all think a clean win means there's no outside interference. No, that's not how I describe a clean win. A clean win is nothing at all gets involved with your match. That means no distractions, no interferences by chair, no interferences by people, and that's it. That's what makes a clean win to me. And that was not a clean win. Carmella Hayes deserves better. I'd rather see Carmella Hayes at WrestleMania. If I had to choose, to be honest, if you want to make everybody happy, all three of them just need to wait to WrestleMania. That's just my opinion. Especially because I feel bad about it, because on my blog, I literally said Carmella Hayes has a way to WrestleMania. He has his ticket booked. But now, out of everybody I said on there, he is the one with the unsure future when it comes to WrestleMania this year. And I just feel like, okay, I jinxed a guy. I hate that. Did they see my stuff and it was like, oh, you think you know what's gonna go on? All right, we're gonna change that. I hate that. And I'm hoping that's, hey, if it's my fault, please, 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 please. I was gonna say, sue me, but please don't sue me because I ain't got some money for that. But you guys let me know how you felt about SmackDown. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.